Well, the encampment may be gone, but the protests are not over. Students spent the night here on the steps of the police department. They say they were waiting for some of their fellow students who were arrested last night to be released from police custody. Now, this is all after a protest started late last night. Students marching to the Yale University's president's house with masks and signs, some even standing in his driveway at one point and on his street. Now, take a look at this video. This video is from the group Occupy Yale. You can see that presence in front of the president's house late last night. The group says 4 people were arrested, but we're still waiting to hear back from police to confirm. This comes after police took down the student protesters' encampment on Tuesday. The president has asked students to share their views in non-disruptive ways. Students say they'll continue to make their voices heard.
We want to be very clear, the more Yale tries to silence us, the louder we're going to be, and the more it energizes us, the more it galvanizes us. The same with all student movements across the country. A lot of people have been calling this the student intifada. We're not going to stop fighting until our demands are met and justice is here.
Over at UConn and Stores, the encampment was also taken down there Tuesday as well. 24 students and 1 graduate student were arrested on Tuesday morning after several warnings from police to vacate. Students last night also continuing their protests, also setting their sights on the university president, calling on her to step down. The president put out a statement saying there are plenty of ways for students to exercise their First Amendment right without violating campus policies. Students say they'll continue their protests there even as graduation is set to begin tomorrow. Now, back here in New Haven, students say again that they will continue their protests. They say they're also standing in solidarity with other protests at other college campuses across the country, including UCLA and Columbia. Now, when asked about the destruction on Columbia's campus and the property damage, they say they do condone those actions. Again, we're still just waiting to hear from police this morning to get a number on how many students were arrested late last night. You can stick with us on air, online, and on Fox 61 Plus for the latest on that. Live in New Haven this morning, Lindsay Kane, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.